Sorry about that. Hey, how's it going? My name is Art. Here to make another video. This is going to be kind of a different video today, because a lot of things has happened. A lot of things has happened in my life. I'll explain later. But what happened? The one thing I can tell you is that I don't make any money from this video or any of my videos, so don't worry about that. I'm not going to ask you for money. I have a decent job and I work my ass off to make the little bit of money I have. So I'm not going to ask you for nothing. Just sit down and listen. Okay. One of the prior videos I did was called Addicted Girl Problems. hmm Well, what happened was a couple weeks ago, she spent a weekend in jail. Okay. She spent a weekend in jail. Soon as she gets out of jail, she goes to work and she decides to take some cocaine. Well, it wasn't cocaine. It was it was heroin laced with fentanyl. So she almost died at the she almost died. She calls me from the hospital crying, asking me to come see her. And she tells me the story about how she thought it was cocaine and she realized all this other stuff. And I'm like, okay. And something tells me, you know what? It's time for me to take a step back from this quote unquote relationship because this is just getting insane. Then she asked me for some money so she can get some prescriptions. So, I'm like, okay, fine, give it to her, no problem. That was a couple weeks ago. Then, it just something just didn't sound right about her story. One story said, one time I met up with her, she was like, she's gonna move in with her ex's brother into a house, and then they was gonna split the bills and stuff like that. And then the next time, oh no, I'm moving over here. I'm like, why your story keeps changing? And what happened is that I'm gonna give props to Benjamin. Benjamin, you were correct that this bitch was playing me. You were actually correct, and you called it. After you after you told me that, I had to keep my eye out, and because I knew something was weird, but I couldn't place it. Now, Benjamin, thank you. Even though you didn't want to tell me that, but I wanted you to say it anyway. So now, I want to say thank you, Benjamin, one more time. Now, let me explain what happened. So what happened is that she moved in with this dude, okay? But she says she loves me, all this other stuff, and wants to be around me and wants to do stuff with me, but never does. So I'm like, screw it, I'm living like the single life. But then again, she always calls me up and says, "Oh, I need like a couple dollars here, a couple dollars there." And I'm like, "Well, why don't you go to this guy, the guy you staying with?" "Oh no, he doesn't give me money. He doesn't do this, and he, you know, he kicked me out. You know, he kicked her out, and somehow she's moving back in with this dude. Really? Okay. So then, so what happened was Valentine's Day came, and I'm thinking to myself, you know what? She should be spending the day with me, right? No, she's spending it with this dude and her brother. I called her out on it, and she was trying to be super evasive about, I said, well, shouldn't it be with the guy you personally love? My brother. It should be me. But in actuality, she was with the guy she was in love with. She just stringing me along. So, and so I'm like, screwed it. I'm like, no. So then what happened is I showed on Facebook, this guy just put something on her post talking about how much he's in love with. We spent all this. I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? So one of my friends from work, he looked at it. He's like, dude, she's playing you. I'm like, damn, that's the second guy. Now this guy, he's one of my best friends. He says she's playing. So I was like, okay, not a problem. I just keep it distance. So what happens? So what happens? About a week ago, she asked me for some money. She asked me $200 to get some prescription for medication, and I was like, no, I don't have it. I don't have it. Why should I give someone money who don't spend time with me? And she's like, and then when I said I didn't have it, she started questioning me like, why you don't have? Why? And I'm like, I just don't have it. Did I have the money? The answer is yes. That money went to shoes that I went to buy, that I needed to buy. I needed to buy some new shoes, and I finally got them. Luckily, I didn't give her the money. So, especially since two people told me she was playing me. So then today so today she gives me a call and says, "Oh, do you remember when I said I'm moving?" I'm like, no, you don't tell me anything. Well, today, tomorrow, can you help me move? I'm like, okay, where are you moving to? Oh, I'm moving this town, with the same guy. I'm like, wait, hold on a second. On my birthday, you text me how much you love me, but you're gonna move in with this dude? Mm-mm. And I was like, no. I said, well, why don't you have him help you? Well, he is. I'm like, well, I just need something. Like, no. Well, some guy who I never met. I'm like, no, you, no, you take care of that. And then she got pissed off because I basically said I didn't really say no. I just like evaded the issue, like she always evaded the issues with me. So we got in this big fight. The dude grabbed the phone. He goes, "She's with me," and I'm like, "What?" You know, she's her hand sliced and we're going to the hospital. You're stressing her out. I'm like, so what? She called me. I'm like, she called me. And so I did say, I was pissed. I'm pissed off. I said, well, that's what I was trying to get her to tell me what was going on. Think, like, he said, and he's like, well, if you keep doing this, I'm gonna, he's basically said, I said, well, you gonna try? I said, fuck it, shut the fuck. And I'm like, shut the fuck up. I'll kick your ass. I said it in anger, which probably wasn't the best thing to do. But the thing is, when you're angry, you just do things what you think is right at that particular moment. So then, he hung up the phone. She calls me back. How dare you talk to people like that? How dare you talk to my friends like that? I only called you as a friend. I called it as a friend. I'm like, wait, am I your boyfriend or I'm your friend? She was with her, so she didn't really answer the question. And that's when I kept remembering Benjamin saying, "She's playing you." My friend Mike, she's playing you. And then she's like, I was like, well, he picked up the phone. I text back, he picked up the phone. Well, how dare he picks up the phone and talks to me for you? And then she was like, anybody could do that. And then she got pissed off and called me a douchebag for not, why am I acting like this? No one could understand why am I acting like this. Why am I acting like this? Because you telling me I'm your boyfriend. You telling me you love me, but you moving in with this dude, and you spend time with this dude. What part of me being angry I shouldn't be angry, especially when you didn't tell me what the truth was. So I shouldn't be angry, really. See, I kind of calmer now because I took the last of some of my medication a couple hours ago, and it kind of calms me down a little bit. Good old Wellbutrin. Sometimes it can calm you down. So then, she's texting me these long, asking, telling me this and this and this and this. I'm like, why are you texting me all this stuff? This doesn't make sense. I'm like, this. I'm like, I said, well, because you're playing me. I'm not playing you. Your ex-girlfriend played you. I said, goodbye. I'm like, okay, fine. She goes, you say something like that again, we'll come to your house and kick your ass. I'm like, oh, really? So my friend Mike from work, he was like, hey, man, what's up? I go, hey, man, I'm drinking tonight. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Why don't you come over? I'm like, nah, I don't feel like it. I said, yeah, I was just got in a fight with Danielle. And he's like, oh, really? Yeah. So I sent him the text about, she said they're going to come to my house. And he's like, should I say something? I'm like, no, don't say anything. But he took it upon himself to say something. And so then what happened was, I didn't hear anything for a couple hours. I'm watching TV. Actually, I'm watching videos on YouTube on my TV, which is kind of fun. And he's texting her back. He showed me what he texted her. Then she texts me back to how how she was playing me. I'm a dumb the N word and all this other stuff, which pissed him off even more. And he showed me that stuff. I was like, really? Okay, fine. I mean, she called her ex-husband derogatory names, and he's Hispanic. So then what happened was, then it kind of got into the part where there was like, oh, it's he was some implied threats. Mind you, I'm sitting at home. I don't know nothing until all of a sudden he tells me what happened. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, dude, you told me to leave it alone, and why are you doing this? But he has my back, so that's fine. And his girlfriend, who's at his house, he's telling her what's going on, and she's like, dude, she's playing you. His girlfriend even said that she was playing me, and all this other stuff. And so here's a question: why would I help you move? Wouldn't that be kind of awkward? Because you didn't tell him about me, and you didn't tell me about him. So when is that you gonna tell me that after I moved all your shit? Then you're gonna say, oh, guess what, by the way, we're dating. Yeah, right. I'll be pissed off. Then she was like, well, if you want to meet me, if you want to, because she started calling me again. I was like, why are you calling me? You better quit. You better quit. I'm like, you called me. Then she's like, oh, well, if you tell me you love me and stuff like that, you drive the hour and a half to be with me, to see me. I'm like, wait, hold on a second. You don't spend time with me anyway. If I ask you to do something, you're like, no, no, no. So I'm like, no, fuck it. So it gets even better. So then, next year, all of a sudden, I looked up and she texts me back saying that, that her boyfriend, that this guy, her boyfriend's going to kick my ass. We'll come to your house and stuff. I'm like, come to my house, sure. We know, why? Because she Googled where I live, which is fine. Go ahead, you can Google where I live. You can show up here. I had no problems getting my ass kicked. But the thing is, you coming into my house. You're coming into me. But that's okay. I'm not scared of jails. I'm like, yeah, I know you're not. But the thing is, you got compounding, whatever. But, so what happened was I was thinking about what Benjamin told me, because I looked at the video again and read Benjamin's remarks. And I said, you know what? I got the answer I was looking for. Cut ties with this person. If she wants to remain friendly, that's fine. But I'm not going to do anything for her. I'm not helping her move. I'm not going to help her move. Not gonna help her out with money. No, nothing like that anymore. Then all of a sudden she calls me later on. I was like, what the hell? Are you gonna apologize? Are you calling to apologize? And she's like, well, he threatened to kill this guy, your bitch boy. Because she's calling me a bitch boy. I'm like, and I'm sitting right here, okay, I'm a bitch boy because of the fact that you're playing me. But you're not a woman. You're not woman enough. When I questioned you about it, you wasn't brave enough to tell me the damn truth because you knew if you told me the truth, I would stop everything. I would stop everything. So you kept playing me around. So then, so I'm like, all right. I was like, I didn't tell him to contact you. He asked me what was going on because we was talking about you the other day, and I told him what was going on. And if he did it, that's on him. I ain't. Then she said, I'm gonna call his job. I'm gonna, I'm gonna call my lawyer and all this other stuff. And I'm like, okay, my this this guy, she doesn't refer to him as her boyfriend. She kept saying his name. Talking about I'm jealous. Well, here's a question: wouldn't you be jealous if some person, man or female, or your significant, someone that you're involved with tells you that they love you, they want to be with you, but they're with somebody else? Wouldn't you be kind of jealous? I don't know about you, but I would. But time goes on, and I'm sitting here like, mm-hmm. You know how I am. I'm like, yeah, I know. She's gonna call his job and everything else. So I'm like, why don't you tell him? And remember, this is all on you. I'm like, okay. So I call him over and I told him that, and he's like, well, she's gonna call my job. And I go, yeah. I hear she's fucking crazy like that. And he's like, I don't care. And then all of a sudden he pops up. This guy's messaging him on Facebook. Now, mind you, in the midst of all this, she blocked me on Facebook. She blocked me on Facebook. Now, here's the thing. Before today, whenever they start, like, they flirt on stuff, I'm like, what the hell is this? What the hell is this? Oh, it's just this person. She always has some kind of excuse. But not saying this guy I'm dating. So, but the funny thing is, I'm the guy who's in the wrong. Oh my gosh. But anyway, so I'll accept that I'm in the wrong. But the thing is, you gotta accept that you did wrong yourself. So then what happened? They started talking and stuff like that. Him and the dude started talking. And then he basically said, she's been sleeping around with somebody else. And he's like, who the fuck? He didn't realize that she was quote unquote in a relationship with me. He didn't realize that because she didn't tell him that. She was just telling him that I'm just some dude. But the funny thing is, why would this dude just start flipping out on you? Does that make sense? No. So then now all of a sudden she start messages him and starts like, yeah, he's a great, I'm with this guy right now, and yeah, I realize I played him, and and the funny thing, like I said, she admits to him, but not to me that she did it. Even though one of the things that she told me was that she will never play me. She will never play me like my ex-girlfriend did. And what she does? The exact same thing. So, like I said, if it wasn't for Benjamin putting that information in my head before, I would be really broken up right now. But you can see I'm not broke. I am kind of broken up, but I'm not. I'm broken up because this shit happened again. I found somebody and this shit happens again. Then she tries to clean up her explanations of why she was doing this to me. So I'm sitting right here and he's like, you played him. He called you out on it, and you still kept perpetrating it. So 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 hopefully she gets her stuff moved from her ex-husband's house. Am I gonna help him? Hell fuck no. If she calls me asking for help, I'm like, no. Mm-mm. The thing is, I helped her out of so many jams, and this is what I get. See, this is my reward. This is my reward of being a nice guy. Then you wonder, then, funny thing is, women or men, you wonder why people dog your ass? It's because you get dogged. So what happened is now, here's the thing I'm thinking of is that the next quote unquote relationship I get involved with, would I be the asshole dogging that person, dogging her, or would I still try to be the nice guy? So, with that, I'm going to say one more time, Benjamin, thank you. Otherwise, I'll be really, really, really depressed right now. I feel more relieved, actually, because the truth came out, even though she didn't tell me directly the truth. And I tell you the truth, I don't think she ever will. Because she has to admit that. And the thing is that that's fine. That's fine. But see, the thing is that when you do shit like that, stuff gets done to you. So what happens? Karma's a bitch. I'm just waiting for it. But luckily, I don't have to worry about her anymore. So with that, I'm going to end this video. And hopefully, I can get some sleep tonight and chill for tomorrow. Talk to you later.